Hello everyone, welcome to For His Name's Sake. We are so glad that you're here joining us today. This is Valentine and I'm Martina, for those of you who are joining us for the first time. We are going to be introducing a new women's ministry that we would, or that we felt like God wanted for us to do on the channel. And we really discussed it and thought about it, and should we do it separate as a separate channel, or should we do it through email or what? But we're going to do it this way, and we're about to explain how we're going to do it. It will be part of this channel of For His Name's Sake. And so we're going to tell you what it's all about, how it came to be, and we'll go from there. So what it is, it's like I said, a women's ministry, a place where women can be as personal as they want to be with each other, with whatever might be ailing them or any personal things they're going through. And the reason why we don't want men there joining us is because sometimes women just want to be with women and they don't want to talk about their problems with men, and vice versa. Men want to talk with men. And then some things might be a little very personal that women go through that men have no idea. For example, menopause or something like that, and you wouldn't want some man knowing about that. So that's why this is just for women only, and we were thinking the age would be from, did we say high school and up? Something to that extent. It
depends on the topic, so you already have an idea. I would say maybe definitely not for
graduated from high school.
Not high schoolers, no.
Yeah. So,
and I know I look like a high schooler, but I'm actually going to be 32 next month. So
now you know her age.
You know.
That's okay. Yeah.
I think you already blurted it out once.
Probably, yes. So that's what this will be. And God, I was praying to God, and the name kept coming up in my mind, and I thought, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that's referring to. So I had to look it up, and He wants to call this the Shunammite women's, the Shunammite woman's ministry. And for those of you who don't know, just like I didn't know, the Shunammite woman was a very noble woman in this, found in 2 Kings, chapter 4, verses 8 through 37. And I'm not going to read that because that's a very long passage. And you're welcome to look it up yourself. But basically, she was a woman, a married woman, who was very compassionate towards Elisha and his servant when they would walk by her house every day. And she gave him a room, a bed to sleep on. She fed him, just really cared for someone else that really needed a place to stay and eat. And so that's where this name comes from. This is a place where women can be compassionate towards each other. We can care for each other. We can cry on each other's shoulder. We can tell each other our darkest, deepest secrets, and it'll just be between us and God. And so we would ask that everybody be confidential and not pass this on to others, you know.
Outside of the group, no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just keep it within ourselves. And so, yeah. And now I will have Valentine discuss how it will be done, because it is by membership only.
Yes, and we're sorry about that. We really did. We did discuss, like, okay, well, what would happen if we weren't to do members? Is there another way to do that? And we discussed it, but this really would be the safest and, to be honest, the easiest way to do it. So yes, we do have one tier right now, which is called Fishers and Men. So what we're going to do is we're going to lower the membership price for that to 99 cents. That's the lowest that YouTube will accept. And so that tier 2 for the women's only group won't be so expensive. I think like just
it's just
$1 or more,
right,
or however YouTube does that.
Just $1 more
plus tax. I don't know how that works, but yeah. So it'll be under $2 for sure.
Per month.
Per month, yeah. That's how YouTube works. So
yeah,
we are sorry that that you have to pay for
ministry.
For ministry.
Yeah, we didn't want you to, because I know I wouldn't want to do that. And some of you have already said you have a tight budget, and we know what that's like. We know that $1 is a lot. We know that, but that was the only way to keep having other, like trolls coming in and saying comments and being ugly, or just a man sitting in and having his say on a woman's private parts issues. I mean, so I hope you can understand why we needed to do a membership. It's for your safety, and it's for our safety.
Right.
So see it as that way and pray about it, and and see if you'd like to join this particular women's group. And now you were going to discuss.
If you're a member and you're watching this, like, I wasn't told this, I'm so sorry. We'll probably put in a post, or we'll let you know in your own separate membership. However, my dad does it. He does all the editing and the computer work, so I'm sure he'll alert you, hey, your membership fee is going to lower down. So
Right.
that's good for you, I guess.
Yes,
Plus
exactly.
for you. And so, ladies, don't be concerned. It's not going to be that much more.
Right.
Like I said.
Yes.
So now I guess we can discuss what topics that we had in mind, and you can probably
Come up with your own too. Yeah. I mean, and things can be added or taken out, or what. I mean, whatever. Just if you have a topic that you'd like to discuss, tell us about it. Send us a personal email. The email is on our main page, or Valentine knows it real well.
or email.
Yeah.
For his name's sake, and that's 2 S's, 106@gmail.com.
Yeah. Exactly. But here's some. I think you had some neat ideas.
We
and
can go back and forth.
Okay. Well, one idea would be if you are a Christian and let's say your husband is not a Christian, that will be one of the topics that we may discuss. And let's see, what else do you have?
I had the prodigal child, or a child who's not saved at all, and it could be an adult child too.
That's a good thing there, yeah. And then I had women's ailments, such as women going through menopause or endometriosis.
Endometriosis.
Something like that, or something very private, like the chest area, which I'm not going to mention that word right now because there's probably a man watching. So just by accident right now.
YouTube is very careful what
verbiage we use, but you know what I mean, the upper parts. But like I said, this is going to be just for women mainly because of talks like that. Do you have some
I have
other?
just illness in general.
Yeah, or chronic illnesses too, and then there's personal sin struggles. Those are some neat, and we are sure that you can come up with a whole lot more ideas too, and you can also give us those once the channel is up and running, or you can give it to us before and send it in an email as well to us. And then the exciting thing though is that providing that we get a good following, a good number of women that are interested in this and want to join this, then we can do some live shows, a weekly live show, because that'd be exciting. We've never done a live show on this channel before, so that sounds exciting. And but that could only happen if we have a good amount of people. If there's just one or two people, I think my husband said we really need more than just that in order to do a live show.
As I told my parents, that'd be a waste of our time
and probably
yours.
Your time, right?
And I can give you a ballpark figure of what time. We're in Texas, so this is Central Time. So just keep that in mind. Usually YouTube will notify you when someone is going to go on live. They'll tell you so-and-so channel is coming on live in 30 minutes. So you can already click the notification bell so that you know when we are going live. That really helps.
Yeah.
And we would have to probably go to a library to get a room. We try to get, it depends on the day.
Yeah.
It depends on how busy we are. I would say maybe Wednesdays and Thursdays are maybe less busy. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
It really just depends. We'll alert you. It'd be nice if I could find a way so we could stay in the truck and be a little more loud. I feel like in the library we have to
be quiet and we can't talk too loud.
But there's no Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi in the library does not reach us here.
In the vehicle, right.
Now I could turn on my hotspot and connect the hotspot to my computer, but I've never tested the computer with the live stream before me doing the actual live stream. I could watch others, of course, but I can't. I've never tried us doing it.
Right.
So maybe me and Daddy can test my laptop and see if that'll work instead, because that would be a lot more cozier.
Yes, exactly.
More open.
Yeah, I wish, this is when I wish we weren't homeless, because it'd be so cozy to be like those, talk shows where they get the nice sofa chairs to sit on, and then they've each got their own cup of coffee. We don't drink coffee, not hot coffee, but, tea or whatever, Valentine wants to drink, and I like to drink hot tea. And we would just, sip our tea and just talk, have a casual conversation, or it might be a serious conversation, but very relaxed.
Yeah.
I mean, this is sort of relaxed, but
As
but you know what I mean.
relaxed as we can get anyway.
Exactly, right. So anyway, we hope that you'll join in on this very I think it's actually a very important ministry to get involved with, because we've had a lot of people on this channel, they have a lot of ailments, or they have a lot of sorrow. You all have a lot of sorrow. We all have sorrow. Some people have a lot more sorrow than other people. I don't know how you all do it. Obviously by the grace of God. But some people are just lonely, and they don't have anyone else to talk to. This is a great platform to come together as Christian sisters in the Lord, to share and have shoulders to cry on, to pray for each other, to show compassion to each other. So that's why I felt like God placed this on our heart to do.
And something that just came to my mind is a lot of you, like us, have suffered church hurt. So you
That
don't
too.
even have a pastor. You don't even have a Sunday school teacher to go to. And I'm not
Right.
saying that we're your Sunday school teachers, but if you feel safe enough and vulnerable enough to share what's going on in your lives, we could be kind of like a church, how the church is supposed to be.
Right.
We're supposed to be there for each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I also want to say, as I am single, so I would probably be learning from all of you who are married or have been married. But if there's anyone single who is watching, I also would recommend that you become part of the membership, because I know what it's like to be single and be pressured to go to college, or what it's like to be a single woman and people are pressuring you to get married and have kids. We could talk together about those things, what God is teaching us too.
Right. And also for those of you who are older ladies and you're, let's say you're grandmothers now, but you're on your own, this is still a great place for you to come. And because we all hurt, we all have feelings, all the feelings. We go through all the different feelings in life. And some of us are lonely and don't have anyone to share, to have a place to come to and share our problems or our thoughts or struggles, and just need basically a shoulder to cry on or an ear to listen. Only, in this case, it would be, unless we have a good following, then it'll be live. But other than that, it'll be just like we do videos now, where you would see us talking about it, and then you would leave your comments down below. So but
I would also have to know if you're even interested in just the videos too.
right. So please, in the response or reply to this video, please do comment down below and tell us if you would be interested in this. And do pray about it. I mean, we know finances are tight. Believe us, we're there too. We know what it's like to have just $1 to your name. Sometimes we've even had a situation where we just had $5 in our wallet, and that's all we had. So we know what that's all about. But think about also the importance of this. This is important, especially if you are alone and you are lonely and you don't have a church. This would be great. And it's not because we're great. We need it too. We don't have a church. I do miss going to a church, but we just can't do that right now. And we've already explained that on several videos why we can't do that right now. But
And something else that came to mind, I don't know if it's God talking or not, but we did try to lower the price. But if you're still uncertain, but you still feel like led to do, like, yes, I still need part of it, God can work miracles, and He can provide. I've seen that in our own lives, how He has provided for us.
yeah.
So to give God a chance, I'm sure that He can provide a way for you to pay the membership fee.
Right.
And it's already low.
It's very low,
as YouTube will
right.
make it.
Yeah, exactly. And of
just
course
keep
there's
that in mind.
tax, unfortunately. There's tax on everything.
Yeah.
That's something we can't avoid, unfortunately. But yeah, I think there's a tax, and that kind of raises it up just a wee bit. But it's not a whole lot. It's still under $3.
I would say probably still under 2.
Under 2, probably, even that. Yeah. So
Yeah, so we hope that you'll join. We would like to know some of you ladies more. Some of you have emailed, but there's some that we would still like to get to know you better. And hopefully be friends and sisters in Christ and pray for each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, whoever you are still, we would appreciate your like and to subscribe and to click that notification bell. And we hope to see you, Lord willing, on the next one.
Okay, bye-bye.